I don't even like. I think I'm in an area I'm not supposed to be, because everything is whooping my ass.
That's entirely possible.
Like I'm just coming across like level 6 shit, and I'm like level 3.
Or have you not taken...
Click your right stick on your controller.
Why?
It'll snap your camera to aim at the direction you're supposed to go to follow your current objective.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I never did that, but I know how to like. Yeah.
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 It's actually really cool, and it takes away the need for the compass.
Right.
Makes it more cinematic
I could.
experience.
All about that.
Yeah.
Oh. I just turn until it like lines up.
Yeah.
I suppose it's kind of a.
I also have auto traversal on though.
Oh. I don't.
Oh, you press circle every time you do stuff?
Yeah.
There's a mode where, like, when he gets to a ladder or a ledge or a whatever, that it'll just do it. He doesn't have to hit the action button.
Oh, I like hitting the action.
Oh, I don't.
Because sometimes I'll pull up and be like, fuck this dock, and I keep going.
Valid. Anyway, with that being said, guys, welcome back to another episode of What You Take.
No, God of War.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
God of War was pretty good.
You good now?
No.
Okay.
You kind of threw me off with that one, actually.
The show where we talk about just about anything we can possibly think of and bring you guys along for the unfiltered, unapologetic opinions. As always, you're going to have myself here, Steve, my singing brother, Chris.
I'm not going to sing for you until you share the show. You need to get in the comments.
And Sexy Spence.
Hi.
we're just
hi.
We're just going to cut that one hard and early.
No, hi. Anyway, we're going to get to a topic today that I think you'll all find fascinating.
Sharing the show?
No.
That's a topic I can get behind.
You had that time. That time is over now, Chris. It is done. It's past.
You're right. I'll stop telling them to share the show. But I will start telling them to get in the comments.
What about donations?
I'll work donations.
Monetary gain. No? It's okay. You know? Why don't you do an endorsement for Rain?
Ah, fuck.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, what do we got here? Rain. Is this Storm or is this just traditional Rain? Because this Rain body fuel, is that total body fuel?
Total body fuel.
Total body fuel. Look at this shit. It's only got 10 calories per can. It's got a lot of sodium, man. 220 milligrams. But it does have a nice little energy boost. It kind of feels a little bit more natural, similar to something like a 5-hour energy. Rather than kind of the jumped up hoppy feeling you get off something like a Red Bull. It's kind of a nice plateauing effect, and you get what you need.
Also has electrolytes.
It's great for pre and post workout.
Branched chain amino acids, whatever the hell that means.
It's what the plants crave.
It's electrolytes. You throw them on plants. I respect the idiocracy.
Have you never seen that movie?
Oh, it's haunting.
Have you seen that movie, Steven?
You've never seen
Idiocracy? Oh, hell no. We're going to Clockwork Orange your ass tonight.
My God. Yeah, dude. This is a must.
I cannot believe you've never seen Idiocracy.
So, when we're done recording, we're going to Spence's house, or what's it on?
Well, I don't even know. What is it on?
I don't know.
Oh.
We'll visit this after the recording.
Ask the omniscient box over there.
Ask the box people.
Okay, we'll,
Alexa.
No, don't fucking talk to her. Shut up.
But no, like, Idiocracy is one of the greatest documentaries of human history. It leads up to the causation and fall of humanity. And it's happening now.
It's amazing.
Yeah, like, verbatim. Like, hauntingly close.
Yeah, we need to watch Idiocracy
like Crocs
tonight.
Are from Idiocracy.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes. Because the costume designer wanted to find the stupidest thing imaginable.
You did tell me about that.
Yeah, that's from Idiocracy. What else is it? Society's falling. People are consuming more than they need. The education system's failing. I mean, it's all there. It's like, yeah. It actually is to the point now where it's not even so much a comedy as a tragedy.
Time changes things.
Thank you. Wow, Chris. Philosophical. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I'm just actually really surprised you've never.
Sorry to disappoint you.
I mean, it's okay. It's just.
Yeah.
Is that how it feels when?
Yes.
Okay. When I say I haven't seen
Yeah.
that level.
That level, like right there, like this is one of those like pinnacles of like cinematography, and you're just like, oh, I didn't watch it.
Chris,
No.
dude,
No.
You okay?
No.
Okay.
all we did was have dinner.
Yeah.
And you come back fucking broken.
Yeah, you're kind of like a pile of shit right now.
Listen, man.
Barbecue fuck you up
Yeah,
or something,
he's sitting
dude?
here talking mad smack about being able to live in the South, and you got full off a half a
I
sandwich.
said I want to live.
It
in the
was
South.
that's just it.
It was a half a sandwich.
It was a half of a fucking sandwich.
Yeah, what was it, like a Reuben?
It was half of.
It wasn't even obnoxiously sized either. It
Yeah.
was a normal size sandwich.
It was made with Texas toast and brisket.
What does that have to do with anything?
A normal
And
Reuben's
you,
on.
you had like 5 fucking frickles.
I had half that fucking plate, you motherfucker.
You did not.
You had a quarter tops.
And then you had 2.
Yeah, and then
2
you sit
armadillo
here
eggs.
and you preach about living in this. You would be smacked up and down by every
I
grandma
don't-
that hit the street
I
corner.
don't preach. I'm saying
Remember,
I'd want
it-
to live there for the authentic.
You
good
just want a
food.
sweet lady to call you hun.
Yes.
Just say that.
Yes.
Okay, I've had that happen in the South. I don't know what it is. It sticks with you.
I want
if
I
you-
want a cute waitress to know my coffee order.
If you go to the South and you manage to get someone to not call you hun,
You're an asshole.
You're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Because
At that point, look at yourself and cry.
They call everybody hun.
Yeah.
Okay. If you can get someone to call you baby or darlin', darlin's pretty common too.
Yeah.
You can get baby out of someone.
Oh, yeah.
You're in the right order.
See, that's Southern shit though. Like up here, we hold doors. That's our.
And I think
That's
you
our
could,
thing.
I think you could get someone to remember your coffee order if you went to a coffee house on a consistent fucking basis, even up here. But that involves you getting out of the fucking house once in a while.
no,
Chris,
it just involves me being the most memorable person that one time.
No, it doesn't.
I only need to go out once for them to remember me always.
Oh, it's
They
that
might-
guy that spit on me.
I was saying, they might remember you being a giant asshole. That doesn't mean they're going to remember your fucking coffee order.
I am perfectly pleasant.
You're something.
Chris, name one person you met one time at McDonald's.
One person I met one time.
Like,
at
what is a
McDonald's.
person that stuck out with you? That was there once. Yeah, see?
Point in case.
Now look at all the regulars.
I still don't remember them.
Bullshit. If you were to see him, you'd be like, oh,
No,
really?
I don't.
Did you just wipe your mind of that place?
I don't care about them.
I don't believe you.
I don't.
I feel like if we were to show up one time, we'd meet eyes with someone. And you'd be like, ah, that person.
I would look them dead in the eyes and say, I have no idea who you are.
See, actually, that kind of tracks. Chris can't do what
Actually,
I do.
as you're talking, that does, yeah.
Chris can't do
I-
the fakey
I'm sorry.
bullshit.
I don't know who half my family is. I don't know. You expect me to remember some motherfucker from 2017? Like,
I still remember regulars, and I hate it.
no.
No?
No.
They were like ingrained
I-
in my head.
I barely remember the regulars at my current job.
I don't know
I
that
barely know my employees.
someone walks in and Chris is like, "Oh my god, can I help you?" I'm clocking in. Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
we hired you.
I was
right.
joking.
You shook my hand and said, welcome aboard.
I filled out all your onboarding shit.
I know your social security.
You
but
cherry
you,
picked-
I know. Like,
You cherry picked me from my last job. Like,
Oh, really? Oh, that sounds weird.
you read off his social security number. Ah, 382-485. Like,
Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
good to see you again. 382-485.
dude, actually, one of my favorite things, and I know I say it all the time, is I loved when I numbered people at work. Dude, nothing gives a person a power trip quite like that. Come here, number 3. You're number 2 now.
Yeah.
Better tell number 1 to watch out. It was fun.
I got nothing.
Glad HR wasn't really involved in that.
I've got nothing as far as any of that shit goes.
No?
No. I do have some video game shit for you guys, though.
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay. Coming in at number 1 game of the year, Alan Wake 2.
Woo! It's a great story. Which, actually, shameless plug here. I'm currently playing through Alan Wake
You are,
1.
actually.
I am playing through the Alan Wake anthology as best as I can on my Twitch channel, Silas Valtori, and on my YouTube channel, Valtori Stories.
Yep.
And I'm going to be playing through all of Alan Wake 1, and then I'm also going to be live streaming all of Alan Wake 2. But yeah, I've been hearing that it is game of the year. Apparently there's some kind of crazy twist in it. And I'm really, 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 really looking forward to it.
Well, and talk about a degree of like poetic justice too, because was it the voice actor for Alan just passed away?
Not Alan.
Oh, okay.
Alex Casey.
Alex Casey.
Yes. So Alex Casey is so in the games Alan Wake, Alan is an author.
Yes.
The main character of all of his books is called Alex Casey.
Okay.
And you find out in the second game, because I've played through some of it, not all of it, that Alex Casey is actually a real detective in New York whose life eerily mirrors the things that Alan wrote about him, thus further cementing the things that everything that Alan writes comes to pass.
Gotcha.
Which adds another layer into that whole thing. But yeah, the guy who voice acted Alex Casey in the second game just passed away.
That's who it was. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. I mean, still, very fitting that for someone to play what seems to be a pretty prominent character in that game, the year he passes away, that game makes Game of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so
Right.
that's awesome. I've seen some of the footage when you've gone live with it, and it looks like a great game. It looks fucking spooky. I won't say scary, but it looks spooky.
It's
I
spooky.
feel like it keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, it's spooky, it's jump scary, but it's also like, and I've started switching over now more to, especially on my God of War playthrough, and I'm doing it now in my later Alan Wake episodes. I'm not talking during it because it is a mind-bending kind of like thriller
For sure.
kind of thing, and it's like, I want to make sure everybody can hear and see what's going on and come to their own conclusions.
There has been a couple of times, though, that you've put in the talking at the right time. I mean, a couple of times that you've either gone to a pause menu or when you go into the whatever the mind space or whatever it is, you've done some talking then, which I think is fitting. But to your point, yeah, there's a time and a place with a game like that. So
Yeah,
that's awesome, though.
Yeah, I don't want anyone missing any clues or anything like that.
For sure.
I get it. They're actually coming out with a movie similar to Alan Wake.
Really?
Not in the sense of that, but more in the detective sense, where actually Henry Cavill's starring in it.
Oh, no
It's like
shit.
Argyle or something like that. And it's basically about like a top-selling author of espionage films. Turns out everything she writes is actually happening, and the agency's trying to figure out the correlation.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, I don't know, thought that was kind of interesting.
That
But
does sound right up the same alley as...
right, it's same alley, less supernatural shit. But
Yeah.
Speaking of supernatural, sorry, I'm gonna...
Oh yeah, side tangent.
I'm gonna side tangent away from video games.
Tell
for
me
5
about Sam
seconds.
and Dean.
You're gonna like this, actually.
I
know. It is confirmed that there is an interest. I don't know about a role yet, but Jared Padalecki is hoping to join the cast of season 5, The Boys.
Oh, I do love that, actually.
I don't know in what capacity. I don't know in what
Knowing
kind
him, it'd be hilarious because it would just be like a weird death scene just to troll everybody.
just to troll everyone.
I love the death scenes in frickin'
They're going to make
Boys.
Jensen kill him.
It's
I
so
would
absurd.
hope
Yeah.
so.
Oh my god. Jensen's gonna make the writers kill him. Have him killed.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
But I
No, Soldier Boy is going to kill whoever Jared's character is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that was that. I came across that article this morning. I thought it was fairly interesting to see that. And of course, we all know that they're working on Supernatural again. So
Have they decided? Is it gonna be like a new season or like
From
a
what-
limited series?
from what I've heard, it's going to be a full-on season. But that's all I know. So far, the most that we've really gotten out of it is just now that the writer's strike is over, people can get back to work, we can get things rolling again.
Right. Right.
So it's definitely more that it seems like they are still in very early pre-production.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they got a lot of.
They have a lot of shit to
Here's
iron
my.
out.
Well, we all know like what was it what was that preseason call or
The Winchesters?
yeah,
Oh, the
that
prequel.
kind of flopped, I
Yeah.
guess.
Mhm.
Like I don't even think it got past season 1. It just
No.
kind of was like
Yeah.
Not
which
at all.
honestly I tried watching like half an episode and I was like
Yeah, it just got too weird.
it didn't really fit quite as well, but I feel like you can't beat their chemistry.
Correct.
And I
Well,
think that's
just
where it came down to.
Yeah, the Jared and Jensen were definitely a dynamic
Yeah, it's like
duo.
one of those duo things, like,
Yeah.
I love the fact, after learning it, that actually they had applied for each other's roles.
Correct. It is.
didn't know that.
Yep. Jared had applied to be Dean,
And Jensen had applied to be Sam.
that's actually kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you know what? Fuck you both. We're going to switch you.
But could you see it the other way around?
No. Absolutely
Like,
not.
could you see Jensen?
That would be so fucked
Could
up.
you see Jensen Ackles being this like kind of timid, and Jared Padalecki being a douche? Not.
No.
It wouldn't work the same. It wouldn't.
Even the love for pie would just be off.
the love for pie.
I really want them to introduce that in The Boys. Like, for some reason, Soldier Boy is like, I fucking love pie.
Yes! The love for pie.
The love for pie. Sorry, it just fits with his character.
It's universal.
Tailing back over into video game land here real quick.
Supernatural game.
I hope, and I can only fucking pray. But I don't know. We may see a shakeup in the world of consoles. All three of us in here are PlayStation people. Okay. Sony and PlayStation have long been regarded as the top tier. Xbox, Microsoft has always been there, but one way or another, they've always kind of taken second fiddle to Sony and PlayStation. Okay. There is a chance that that's going to get shaken up in the near future.
Okay.
Microsoft,
Yeah, because Sony can't get its fucking head out of its ass.
it's not even just about the lack thereof their fucking premium PlayStation
No,
Plus being
fuck
more
that. Just everything they're doing is wrong.
Okay, you need to elaborate more on that.
They're gonna be like, did you see they're gonna be scrubbing out people's collections and shit?
Yep.
I didn't
Yeah.
hear about that. I think once you buy something and it's digital, it's yours.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my whole
They're
thing.
just going
Like,
about this all fucking kinds of wrong.
So here's where it gets interesting for where my initial article was coming from is Microsoft has been going around and they are buying up studios.
Yeah.
So as of right now, last time I counted, Microsoft Xbox holds in 34 game studios. Okay. So you're going to be looking at things like Hellblade 2. It sounds like it's going to be an Xbox exclusive.
Oh yeah, it is.
There was a couple other big name ones that are going in just the Xbox route in and of itself. Currently, that's 34 to Sony's 20 studios. There is a lot of talk starting to surround that. Depending on the types of games, the quality of games, AAA contenders, Xbox may, in the not so distant future, actually be taking the reign or dethroning Sony.
See, okay, here's my thing about that. You only need to get one good studio to whip out a banger and fuck the rest of the studios. So sometimes I definitely feel like it's not so much quality as much as it is
So here's my thing to that.
quantity-quality debate.
And I
guess.
mean, here's the thing to that, though, and Chris and I have talked about this before, right? We've got the PlayStation Plus Premium membership. I just paid $160 for it this year.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like you've got the back catalog and all that other kind of stuff and everything like that, but with the PS5 specifically, that's a lot of indie-specific games.
Yeah, it's
Right.
a lot of indie platformer games, or it's like PS3 games that they dredged out of their fucking vaults.
Not even the good ones.
Yeah.
Give me Splinter Cell Blacklist from
Right.
PS3. Nope, can't find that.
Yeah,
Well,
guess,
it's like the Netflix debacle.
guess what the
Yep.
fucking PlayStation Plus Premium Game of the Month for December was?
Huh.
Guess.
Power washer?
Yeah, Power Wash Simulator. Power Wash Simulator was the free game of the month that you get.
The game that probably would have just normally cost you fucking $10 to
Right.
buy, and like, oh, hey guys, you paid $160 for the year, but we're gonna go ahead and give this one to you for free.
And
Now,
honestly,
Chris, did you get stoned and play it?
fuck no, I didn't.
He's actually mad about this one.
No, I am actually mad about this one. I would even be, listen, even if you don't do monthly AAA games, there are dozens of AAA games available on PlayStation and the PlayStation Network. Do a quarterly AAA.
Right.
Like once every 3 months, you get the next Final Fantasy or the next God of War, or you get the Spider-Man game.
Like
that's
a good
coming
one.
out. Yeah.
I mean, and we've even talked about it to a degree, right? Even if you're not going to give me a brand new AAA game.
Give me credit.
Give me 50%. Give me 25% towards
Right.
it. Give me some kind of an edge up on the guys that are not paying $160 a month for.
Well, yeah, 100%. Like, you're paying 160, you want decent shit.
Yeah, it's
That's the point of it.
160 a year.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Like I said, it's the Netflix thing. It's like, cool, you're the most expensive one, but you offer more garbage than not.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with that. Now, to your point, Spence, about the quality over quantity bit, right? I get that, but if these studios are all medium tier and Sony has
Right.
one top tier one, if you can put out 5 or 6, maybe not AAA games, but if you can put out 5 or 6 pretty damn good bangers,
Enough to get people to purchase it.
Yeah.
I feel like money-wise, they'll be rolling in more because people are more willing to be like, all right, maybe it's not like God of War, but it'll keep me entertained until something comes out I like. I get that, yeah.
because like right now we're scraping the barrel. Like we just finally got on Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah.
And that was not a typical game that we would gear towards, especially not putting any kind
Who
of
owns Rockstar?
I don't know.
Is Rockstar owned by anybody?
I thought
Or
that...
are they their own?
I might just be pulling this out of my ass. I thought they got bought recently.
If they got bought, it's by Sony because they were just
If Sony has Rockstar, they win.
See, I don't know though, because didn't Microsoft just buy Blizzard?
I agree.
And
Yeah.
Activision?
Dude, you drop that next GTA. I mean, last one sold 1 billion copies
Yeah.
in 2 months.
Yeah. I don't know. Look it up.
One
man.
in 7 people on this planet owned a GTA.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. quick.
I'm interested to see how that dynamic is actually going to work and how that's going to go. And who knows, maybe from a player perspective, we won't even really see the shift. But I'm definitely interested to see how all of that's actually going to end up coming around to fruition.
Yeah. Lords of the Fallen has been fun. I mean, now that we're actually through it, but
Studios.
Through it, we're through the first fucking boss fight.
we're in it. We're in it. Yeah. No, that was I like I said, I was worried about the purchase, but you know, I'm glad we stuck with it.
I'm glad we stuck with it. I need the story to unravel a little bit more. That way it's more than just puzzles. But I mean, there's nothing else out right now.
Yeah.
We're waiting on Division. We're waiting on Tom Clancy. We're waiting on...
We're in the in-between-us.
We've been in the in-between-us for forever.
No, not
Yes, we have.
not forever.
When was the last time we had a new game that we were both excited about?
God of War Ragnarok.
That came... Oh, back up. That came out almost 2 years ago.
Right, we're in the in-between-us. There was a big drop of games that were exciting around the same time God of War Ragnarok came out.
I'm going to disagree with that.
Because that's around then was like the Spider-Man games were getting big. God of War Ragnarok came out.
Spider-Man's always been big. In Spider-Man, you have to already like it to get excited about it, though.
No. I feel like there were a bunch of decent games around that time.
But here's
and everybody's working on stuff now.
Here's the frustrating part about that, though. There was a lot of releases for the PS4.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing good that is dropped for PS5 exclusive that's taking advantage of the things the PS5 can do. Our fucking DualSense controllers are a perfect example of that. God of War to this day is the only game that I have seen take full advantage of the haptic triggers, the haptic feedbacks, and everything. Any other game that has come through, PS4 readaptation or not, or a PS5 original, it's just pulling normal buttons, which is fine. Like, it doesn't make it or break it for me. But if you're going to spend the money on a PS5 that up until very recently you couldn't get your hands on, and then now you're going to pay $60 to $70 for a PS5 game instead of $40 or $50, let me experience some shit. Like, when you boot up your PS5, they walk you through a whole tutorial about how great the fucking DualSense controller is, and nobody's taking advantage of it. So I feel like, just, again, the bang for your buck is just not there with any new releases on the PS5.
Dude, I went down this company rabbit hole that I just don't feel like even discussing. Rockstar is owned by Take-Two, who also owns 2K. This company is a subsidiary and publicly traded, so fucking Sony or Microsoft don't own it.
Gotcha.
And then I started reading up, and apparently what I thought was a major investment was a $12.6 billion acquisition of some weird mobile company.
Jesus.
It's a bunch of boring shit. Not interesting.
You went down the rabbit
Yeah, I started
hole.
like reading like,
You
oh,
did-
okay.
you just read the New
then
York
I saw like a
Times.
$12.6 million purchase, and I'm like, maybe this is it. I'm like, oh no, they're just buying bitches. Okay.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, so anyway.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Jesus Christ, dude.
Hold on. Chris, cough one more time.
No.
No, it's fine. I watch House.
Really?
Okay.
Really? This is really, Spence?
What? I just want to see if he'd cover his mouth, and he didn't.
No.
Fucking hate you.
Nom 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 nom.
With that being said, guys, thank you
Just
so
gnawing on it.
much.
Ah.
With that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to our normal rants and raves. This time happened to be about the video games. Let us know what your thoughts about the whole PlayStation Xbox thing is. If you got a PS5, if you got an Xbox One, kind of what boat you're sitting in. And until next time, peace.
Comment. Subscribe.
Out.